It's a story of leaks and dumps, and it has nothing to do with bathrooms. On Tuesday, Wikileaks published thousands of emails hacked from the account of Hillary Clinton's campaign chair, John Podesta. Now, as much as I despise the idea of perusing stolen info, I am clearly outvoted here. So here's the most explosive news from this mess. It's an exchange between Podesta and Peter Huffman, a financial advisor who worked for the Clinton Foundation. The topic? Risotto. Yes. Not when they're ruining our country, these Dems found time to discuss how to make the perfect gooey rice dish. Now, because I can't do these emails justice, I enlisted the help of two of the country's premier newsmen. Behold, this is Risotto News.
So, look, I've been making a lot of risotto lately, and regardless of the recipe, I more or less adhere to every step you taught me. But here's my question. Why do I use a quarter or a half cup of stock at a time? Why can't I just add 1 or 2 cups of stock all at the same time, all of it? Because I'm told that this arborio rice is going to eventually absorb everything anyway, right?
Yes and no. Yes, it will absorb the liquid, but no, that's not what you want to do. The slower the add process and stirring causes the rice to give up its starch, which gives the risotto its creamy consistency. You won't get that if you dump all that liquid at once.
Chef Brian, you're exactly right.
Who is he?
I had no idea that little blonde-haired guy showed up. Like, Guy, that's his name. Anyway, the WikiLeaks dump revealed lots of other crud, including Hillary's team discussed holding back emails between Obama and Clinton that had been subpoenaed by Congress. These emails were on the private email he says he didn't know she had. Follow that? Set of debate talking points prepared by campaign staffers that included prompts telling Hillary when to smile. And evidence that CNN commentator and DNC vice chair Donna Brazile gave the Clinton campaign advance notice of a question that came up at the network's presidential hall, which is kind of weird. All in all, it's stuff that might be big news if America gave Huh? Well, Larry, this is a problem that kind of Tyrus brought up. It's like, this is actually kind of big news, but everybody's over it because there's no visuals. There's nothing exciting. I mean, this is interesting stuff. And I don't like WikiLeaks. I think it's wrong to go through people's emails. But now that it's out there, I have no choice.
Well, you know, my new favorite philosopher, Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
He's a Texas guy. He said something really very prescient.
Get to it.
I believe. He said, who cares? What does it matter who leaked them? It is what is in them that matters. Here is...
I care who leaked them.
Well... Okay, you can.
Yeah,
if it's Russians,
kind of a
but is it really? It's still about, you know, what kind of shenanigans, what were they doing for the foundation, all that stuff. Here's what I believe.
Yes.
The Clintons, like I said in my little song you're going to hear later, you know she's lying because her lips are moving, okay? They only tell the truth one time. It's like in their emails.
Get it. Get to the point, Larry.
Dear diary, you aren't going to believe what we did to those people. They tell the truth in their emails. That's why they have to hide them.
This drives me nuts, though. Okay, there has to be a place where you're allowed to be a jerk. It's in your head, and it's in your personal conversation. The fact that they're going after people about the tone of an email, screw you. You're offensive to me for reading an email. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I know it's too late. It's already out there.
I just can't read these and not think about what would happen if my email
yes,
attacked.
That's my
I think
point.
about that all the time.
That's my point. Yeah. If they read mine, oh my God.
Yeah, I would be destroyed.
Well, and like the tone in my email is not nice, or you don't know the context in which I'm having this conversation, but oh my God. Then there's like incredibly embarrassing risotto emails.
If you and I had an email conversation and I was like, it's okay, it's whatever.
Yeah.
And you could be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you think we're having a fight, and I'm just not paying attention because I'm playing a video game. You know, you don't know the contents of the thing. And one step back, the bottom line is, I refuse, and regardless of whether I support Hillary or I don't, or I like her or whatever, the fact is, these things were hacked.
Right.
And just off that, I don't care, because I know in a court of law, they're going to say it's inadmissible. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so I just don't. And the fact that we're putting so much into it, where we should really put our focus in on, yeah, there's stuff in there, but I don't really care how they talk or how they make their plans to do stuff. That's what people do.
Yeah.
And you're not always going to say the right thing when you're planning stuff, and you should be allowed to do that.
Yeah.
But the fact that in Russia it's like, well, it doesn't matter where it came from. No kidding, because it came from you. Like, that's...
Yeah, but some of the, she also deleted emails that were our emails.
True, that's a good point.
They were not her emails as taxpayers. They were our emails. So I don't feel bad about reading her emails, a.k.a. my email.
Okay.
All right. Well, look, absolutely, they're our emails. So especially when in our emails, they talk about how
our emails.
Yeah,
I have to say
But that's
when they're talking about,
he's a private citizen.
Doing favors for people at the Clinton Global Initiative. The crap they were talking about, not only is it highly offensive, it's illegal. They ought to be in jail. If I did it, I'd be in jail already.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. I've been very hard on the WikiLeaks thing for precisely what you're saying, that these are private. It's like going through somebody's drawers, sock drawers, Larry. But I do get WikiLeaks appeal. If people believe that it's doing what the media isn't doing, like the media isn't targeting Hillary, so this is that replacement. But do you really want the media to also go through your emails? That's what it sounds like. But I think most people are driven by the fact that they were let down by the government, that Comey didn't do his job, DOJ didn't do their job. At least WikiLeaks is giving me something, right?
Until it affects them.
Until it
affects you, because everybody can clap.
Yes.
But everybody here would not be clapping. We've got Hillary Clinton's and John Smith, seat 5. We have your emails, and apparently you said some stuff about your mother-in-law. Oh, my God, I can't believe this happened.
I can tell you, you can watch how you write and think for a week on your email, and there'll still be 20 in there that will ruin you. Because
I'd already be ruined.
Yeah, no, it's like, and I don't understand it. I know, I'm talking to people, and they don't see that you're next. For example, if you're in the media, they can also use the transparency argument against you. Well, I don't believe what you're saying, Mr. Gutfeld, because I know that behind closed doors you're different. We have the right to see that. And then they're going to go to the auto industry and the oil industry, because they're going to say, you know what, you guys do so many bad things for the environment. We need to know what's in your emails, because we need to know the people that are destroying our climate, what they really think. So you can apply this argument to every single industry. If you work in the diet industry, food, you go, you are causing heart disease, we need to see your emails. Do you see this?
And you're inspiring people to be criminals. I can be famous if I can learn how to hack.
I just think it's funny how people are so shocked by this, because, like, don't people watch House of Cards?
Yeah, not anymore. It's not very good.
Political campaigns are dirty and...
House of Sucks.
Yeah, it's House of Sucks. All right, still to come, a story so tough that if it were steak, you'd say that's some tough steak. But first, is this election stressing you out? If there wasn't a study about that saying that's the case, we would not be asking. That's news.